Hello, everyone. The Weather Whiz with Dave is back, and I have a quick update on the weather. So the tropical storm Imelda that I was talking about yesterday has now strengthened into a Category 1 hurricane, Imelda, and right now, as of right now, this is the path of Hurricane Imelda. So Imelda has made a significant turn away from the southeast coast of the U.S. and right here, given Imelda is well offshore and moving away from the southeast coast, we don't expect significant rainfall, flooding, or wind impacts there. So that is really good news for the southeast coast of the USA. However, this storm is expected to head right towards Bermuda and is expected to strengthen into a Category 2 hurricane. So really the only impact in the U.S. from both Humberto and Imelda will be dangerous high surf, whip currents, and then minor to locally moderate flooding is still possible with the high tides and everything. And then the high tide, where coastal flooding is the most concern, will be late Wednesday afternoon from the Georgia shore into the coastal Carolinas. And if we look at the models, so this is the now model. So we still got that spin and in the whale structure eye wall. So here's the eye wall here. See, and here's Hurricane Humberto here. Here's Hurricane Imelda. So they're still close aside by each other. And let me go to the satellite. This is how it looks like on the satellite right here. And then there has also been a hurricane warning that has been issued for Bermuda. And as you can see here, so the main difference between a watch and a warning is a watch is when the conditions or the ingredients in the atmosphere are favorable for a hurricane, versus when a hurricane warning is basically when there's a hurricane close by and it's expected to hit to make landfall at a specific area that's populated. And so as you can see here, hurricane warning, like I said, is hurricane conditions that are expected somewhere within the warning area. And the warning is typically issued 36 hours before the anticipated force occurrence of tropical storm force winds and conditions that make outside preparations difficult or dangerous. Preparations to protect life and property should be rushed to completion. So for the people in Bermuda now, I will start preparing now. Like I said before, prepare for the worst, hope for the best, and see. And as of right now, the center of Hurricane Imelda is located near latitude 29.1 north with longitude 76.6 west. and it's now moving northeast at about 7 miles per hour. So it's actually moving pretty slow. And a general east-northeast motion at a faster forward speed is expected over the next couple of days. And on the forecast track, the center of the hurricane should continue to move away from the Bahamas today, but it will be approaching Bermuda at around Wednesday afternoon. The maximum sustained winds have increased to near 80 miles per hour with higher gusts, additionally strengthening its forecasts during the next 48 hours. So yeah, the main reason why it strengthened into a hurricane from a tropical storm was because the winds increased. Like if the winds are greater than 74 miles per hour, then it's classified as a hurricane. But if it's greater than 36 miles per hour, but less than 74 miles per hour, then it's a tropical storm. And then hurricane force winds extend upward to 45 miles from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend upward up to around 185 miles per hour. And the minimum center pressure is like 940 millibars. So in terms of the rainfall and storm surge, across Bermuda, 2 to 4 inches of rainfall is expected from Wednesday into Thursday, which could lead to flash flooding. And that could be a dangerous storm surge there that would produce coastal flooding in areas of onshore winds. The surge would mainly have large and damaging waves. And and like I said before, even though these tropical systems are moving away from the United States, the southeast coast of the United States is still gonna have some impacts with this, as there could still be minor coastal flooding from the rainfall, and it could be in areas of onshore winds over the southeastern U.S. coastline. And the water could reach the following heights above ground somewhere in the indicated areas if the surge occurs over the next several high tide cycles. And so, yeah, like I said before, tomorrow morning it's expected to become 80 miles per hour. And as of right now, it has winds of 75 miles per hour, which is why it's a hurricane now and not a tropical storm. And by Thursday, it's expected to strengthen into 100 miles per hour, which would be classified as a category 2 hurricane as it approaches Bermuda. And then as we get into Friday and then into the weekend, it's expected to dissipate. And that's all what I have to say. So for the southeast coast people, still keep an eye on this system, as things could change, and most definitely the people in Bermuda should really keep an eye on this, as the hurricane Imelda could easily shift in a different direction and not make direct landfall to Bermuda. But that's all what I have. As always, make sure to like and subscribe, and please keep a close eye on your local weather forecast and everything. I will keep you updated on this stuff. But until next time, Weather Wizard Dave Out.